Reading Anxious People felt like holding a mirror up to the chaos of human emotions, relationships, and vulnerabilities. Hey everyone, I'm Preeti and welcome back to Books and Beyond with Preeti. Today I'm sharing my spoiler free review of Anxious People by Fredrik Backman. This book is originally written in Swedish and has been translated into more than 40 languages. And after reading it, I truly understand why it has touched so many hearts around the world. Anxious People is the story of a failed bank robbery that unexpectedly turns into a hostage situation. The novel begins with an attempted daylight robbery at a bank where a robber demands a ransom. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, the plan completely falls apart and spirals into chaos. When the police try to intervene, 8 strangers, along with the robber, end up trapped inside an apartment during a house viewing led by an real estate agent. What happens next? Will the hostages make it out safely? And what about the robber? Will he escape or get caught? The story follows 8 strangers who are suddenly confined together, each carrying their own fears, struggles, regrets, and emotional baggage. As the tense situation unfolds, what begins as panic and uncertainty slowly turns into moments of honesty, vulnerability, and unexpected connection. Through their conversation, we begin to see how deeply their lives are intertwined, often in ways they themselves never realized. And trust me, you'll love the mystery, the atmosphere, and the way the story keeps unfolding without ever feeling predictable. Now, talking about my overall reading experience, from the very first page, I was drawn into a world where humor and heartbreak exist side by side. One moment, the book made me laugh, and the next, it left a lump in my throat. The characters feel flawed, fumbling, and incredibly real, like fragments of people we know or even pieces of ourselves. Their fears, mistakes, and insecurities beautifully captures the fragility and magic of being human. Now, talking about themes of the book, this book goes far beyond the plot. It explores themes of anxiety, regret, second chances, empathy, and human connection. As I read, I found myself reflecting on my own anxieties and the times I may have judged others without knowing their full story. The novel gently reminds us that everyone carries invisible burdens, and sometimes all we need is a little more compassion for others and for ourselves. Now let's talk about Backman's writing style, which is witty, insightful, emotional, and deeply touching. He has a rare ability to make you laugh in one moment and feel emotional in the next. The characters are written with honesty and warmth, which makes them incredibly relatable. What I absolutely loved were the interviews between the police officers and the hostages. They are funny, emotional, and brilliantly written. The father son police duo was another highlight for me. Their contrasting personalities and investigative styles added so much depth and charm to the story. Every character, no matter how small their role, feels important and memorable. When I finished the book, I didn't feel sadness, I felt growth. It was a bittersweet reminder of how messy, complicated, and beautiful life can be. This book left me feel hopeful and longing for deeper connections and understanding. For me, Anxious People wasn't just a story, it was an emotional experience that stayed with me long after I turned the last page. It's a complete package of humor, mystery, love, emotion, heartbreak, and healing. This is my first book by Fredrik Backman, and I've already bought A Man Called Ove and ordered my friends. I'm really excited to read them and will definitely share my review once I'm done. I'm giving this book 5 out of 5 stars because I truly loved it. If you enjoy books that are emotional, thoughtful, and deeply human, Anxious People is definitely worth reading. If you have already read this book, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So that's it for today's review. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share it with your fellow book lovers, and subscribe to Books and Beyond with Preeti for more book reviews and recommendations. Until next time, stay curious, keep reading, and let every book take you beyond. Bye.